Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, and Colorado, the Colorado Buffaloes up there in Boulder, they are ranked #1 in the transfer portal rankings, ladies and gentlemen. Coach Prime, Deion Sanders does it again. What can this man not do, y'all? I mean, this is unbelievable. Everybody's reporting this from 24/7 Sports to ESPN to the list goes on. This is spectacular. What is transpiring here, ladies and gentlemen. Just completely spectacular, y'all. Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, the list of transfers that this man has got is just truly remarkable, to say the least. Colorado is truly on their way to complete all-out devastation. This season is everybody's just awaiting kickoff, ladies and gentlemen. Coach Prime before I just list off all the people that, that's transferred and all of the stuff like that, I just want to let you know that Coach Prime did all of this in 2.5 months and some change. I mean, seriously, it's truly spectacular. The top incoming transfers to the Colorado Buffaloes. Some of you guys may know these guys, obviously. Quarterback Travis Hunter, and quarterback Shedeur Sanders. Also, Miles Slusher, you already know, and Xavier Weaver. The top outgoing transfers, Brandon Lewis, JT Stroud, Austin Johnson. Everybody in the world, in the sports world right now has descended on the Colorado Buffaloes and Coach Prime. He's got everybody's attention. Obviously he was a high-profile situation, with Coach Prime, coming from Jackson State to Colorado. It's unbelievable. The former #1 corner, Travis Hunter. I mean, it's just an avalanche of, stuff that's coming to Colorado, and it's no secret what is taking place. I just think about the timeline. Everybody hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. That's something that we need to discuss. Who in their right mind could have done what Coach Prime has done, in this nick of time? I mean, I'm just saying, people may not have been able to do this at all. But I'm talking about in the time frame. We got to pay homage to Coach Prime and everything that he has done and that is doing, and that's just, with the transfers. He got people decommitting, all kind of stuff. I mean, Coach Prime is just out here wrecking the whole situation. I mean, causing a real, just being a thorn, for a lot of people, but in a positive way, especially for his football team and the Colorado Buffaloes. What's next? How do you see these guys, developing, in terms of just getting the Colorado back to where they need to be? Obviously, if you're familiar with Jimmy Horn Jr., there's a lot of people that's, that has transferred, and Coach Prime tried to warn a lot of people, man, that transfer portal, it gets deadly. Everybody don't need to hit that transfer portal, and with the transfer portal, what it has allowed is so many words, like everybody to get an opportunity to get that football team back right away. And Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, has used this transfer portal like almost like they made it specifically for him. That's the way he has utilized it. You would have thought they created this transfer portal for Coach Prime in Colorado, because nobody has utilized it to this magnitude. And like I said, to the point where you're going to take a team that was at the bottom and bring them all the way to the top, to the cream of the crop. And that's what I see happening for the Colorado Buffaloes. There's so many weapons, just alone with the people that we just listed, and then formulating that with Deion Sanders, Coach Prime. I mean, you really got the perfect situation, for success. It's almost like a can't lose. They're in a can't lose situation. There's no way that they can lose. I mean, that's just how I feel. There's no way that Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, and Colorado is going to be in a failure situation. There's too much rolling in their favor. And if you don't see it going, tell me how this thing gonna go south. These guys are mentally prepared for what's at stake. And everybody keeps talking about, oh man, this the Power 5. This ain't HBCU. This ain't the SWAC. This ain't that. Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, understands that. That's why you see them using the transfer portal to the highest magnitude possible. He's retooling. He's bringing in guys, 4-star, 5-star. I mean, you don't think he understands what the heck is going on in terms of the competition level and everything that's at stake here? I mean, we acting like Coach Prime don't understand football. I mean, because I just hear too much of that chatter that's going on, and nobody's really holding people accountable to that feat. You know, Coach Prime understands what's going on, and they're going to be very, very formidable when it's time. You know, they're going to be competing with the best and the best, point blank, period. And it's getting to the point where instead of being so concerned with these other schools, I think these schools need to take a real serious look at Colorado and really evaluate them, because Colorado is going to be a true force to be reckoned with. Like I stated, this is a can't-lose situation. There's no way, you know, that they fail, you know, unless something just crazy takes place, and I just don't see it happening, you know. So y'all let me know y'all thoughts, man. We're going to keep bringing the content to the people, man, you know. But Colorado, the Colorado Buffaloes accomplishing this feat is not surprising to me, being number one. You know, I think everybody's seen this coming, you know, in terms of Colorado. Now it's all about, you know, getting it done on the field. You know, it's going to be pressure. You know, Coach Prime, big name, you know, all the accolades, you know, everything he did at Jackson State now, number one. You've been a talk or ever since forever. You know, people now want to see this stuff applied, you know, and if they get off to a bad start, people are going to be all over them, and that's just the nature of the business. And I think Coach Prime and the whole Colorado situation, they understand that, you know, and they ready for it, and I think they'll be prepared. You know, they got some great young players here. You know, Coach Prime knows how to get them formulated. You know, I don't think nobody's questioning the ability of Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, and what he's going to be able to bring out of these players that he's bringing in, you know, and he's really just setting the path, man. There's no one other, man. It's no other Coach Prime, man. Nobody could have done this in this record time, and I'm going to keep pointing that out. Homage must be paid. And the Colorado Buffaloes, that game against TCU, but wait a minute, we might be moving too fast. We got a game coming up shortly, you know, for the spring game. The black and gold game is going down here at Flight Sports. Make sure you subscribe. You don't want to miss a down of that, ladies and gentlemen. We will be documenting it for you, ladies and gentlemen. It's unbelievable. You know, y'all let me know y'all thoughts on this situation with Colorado, you know, being number one in the transfer portal rankings. You know, are you surprised? You know, and what's next for Colorado? You know, what's some things that, you know, they're going to be able to be successful at? What's some things they need to keep an eye on? It's Flight Sports TV. Let's have the conversation. Peace and love to you all. You already know.